Okay, so just a couple more minutes, then I'll let you loose on all of this homework fun. So by the way, our homework is going to be page 400 to 401, 12 to 19 all, 21 to 31 odd, and then 37 to 43 all. Believe me, that's not very much. So I'm confident that you can do that. Okay, so let's see. Let's look at number 15. So on page 400, pause, get out your book, then unpause. All right? Cool. All right, great. Page 400. We are going to look at number 15. The direction says to state the slope and the y-intercept of the graph of each equation. 15, we have 2x plus y equals negative 3. All right, just like this. 2x, yeah, you can see that, right? 2x plus y equals negative 3. Now, it's really easy to read y-intercept, or I'm sorry, slope-intercept form. So let's put it in that form, which is what we just learned if you need a hint. Okay, so in slope-intercept form, it's y equals mx plus b. So y is by itself. Let's get this y by itself. So ask yourself, what's happening to my y? It's being added by a 2x. So that's more than one term, isn't it? So that means we add or subtract. So let's subtract 2x to cancel out this 2x. So 2x minus 2x is going to leave us with just the y. So we're going to have negative 2x minus 3. Negative 2x minus 3. Again, remember to keep the negative with the 2x. And again, I have the negative 2x in front of the negative 3 because that's how our slope-intercept form likes it. Alright, so we have this in slope-intercept form. Y equals negative 2x minus 3. And the question asks us to state the slope and the y-intercept. Now we can do that pretty easily. Our slope is the coefficient on x, which is negative 2. And our y-intercept is simply the constant at the end, negative 3. Alright, so I want you in your homework to get in the habit of using m and b. So whenever you're doing problems like this, write m for your slope, negative 2, and b for the y-intercept, negative 3. Okay? Last problem we'll do is number 23. 23 says graph each equation using the slope and y-intercept. So 23, we're given y equals 3/4 x plus 2. So 23, we have y equals 3/4 x plus 2. Okay, so we just did this in the last slide or video. So what can we do to start? Easiest way to find a starting point is the y-intercept. Our y-intercept here is 2, right? Positive 2. So let's begin there. And then what's our slope? Positive 3/4. So from this point, we know this point for sure is on our graph. So from this point, we can find other points to draw our line. So our slope is 3/4, and we know this is a point. We're positive this is a point on our graph because this function crosses at 2. So from here, we can just do rise of 3, run of 4, since this is rise over run. And that's our slope. So rise of 3, 1, 2, 3, run of 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So we went from 0 to 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we could do that again, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We could also work the other way, back in this region here, by doing negative 3 for our rise and negative 4 as our run. So we could go negative 1, 2, 3, run of negative 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that might seem a little strange, but think about it. Negative 3 over negative 4 is still a value of 3/4, right? Because negative over negative is a positive. If that doesn't make sense to you, don't worry about that. Just work with what you know, rise of 3, run of 4, just like what we have up here. And we'll talk about that later in class, hopefully if we're ever back in class. Okay, well that's it. There's your homework again. Have fun. Yeah, peace. Stop.